Joining, we know the normal thing. Let's share the videos, like the videos, support the videos as much as you can. Thank you so much and God bless you. So today, in today's video, if you're coming across me for the first time, all we do on this life is to teach us the techniques of how we can get into braiding. Can you see it? If you know you have passion for hair and you're interested to have the skills of doing braid and hair, you're in the right place. Welcome to my life. Let's go ahead. In today's what I do online, I show you a different techniques of how we can get into braiding. Today, out of the 9 techniques, we'll be having 6 techniques. 5 to 6 techniques. Let me put my glasses on. Oh, thank you so much for joining. Obakwa, you just joined. You're welcome. Melissa Oshon just joined. You're welcome. Dara Baby, you're welcome. Mel, thank you so much, Mel. Let's see if everything is going on well. Let me set all the cameras on. Make sure the volumes are working. Thank you so much. I'm screaming in all my platforms. Thank you so much, TikTok. Thank you so much, everyone on YouTube. Thank you so much, everyone that will be watching me on Facebook. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. I love you all. So now let's go ahead and let me share from here. I'm going to be sharing the video from here. So when I share the video from here, please go ahead and share the videos. We're going to benefit a lot from all I'm going to be teaching, and make sure we are doing our practice. Let me go ahead and share the videos. Thank you so much. If you're joining me for the first time, you're highly welcome to the class. I'm shared the video now, and I'm going to go ahead and add the products. Let me pin down. Let's pin down this mannequin. The first mannequin I'm going to be pinning down. Let me pin these other ones down. Where is it? Add product 1 minute. Your life now, got it here. So sorry, I'm going to be adding some of the products, even for those of us that want to buy crochet pin, you want to buy the mannequin stand, you want to buy your mannequin. I'm going to be adding those products right here so that we can be able to purchase directly when I'm teaching. Yes, let me add it. Add the products. I'm going to pin this one down. As we are going along, I'm going to be pinning these products them down. So if you know you're interested in getting your listing, is pinned down. For the Facebook, I've sent a link where you're going to be getting it. So on YouTube, I'm going to be sending a link whereby you can get your mannequin. You click on that link directly, you can just purchase your products. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. Adam, you're welcome. Racy is welcome. And Mel, thank you so much, Mel. JJ joined. You're all welcome. Let's give cheers to everybody supporting this one. So now, let's go ahead. In today's video and in today's tutorial, all we're going to be doing, we have 9 different methods that I teach online here. Techniques of how you can just get into your braiding, start installing your braiding, even if you're a beginner or you're an intermediate person here or you're an advanced learner. We have got you back. So now the first thing we're going to be doing, out of that 9, we're going to be doing 5. Do you know the reason why we reduce it into 5? Because we have most people coming in for us to repeat. So the more we do that 5, we're going to have enough time to repeat other techniques that we've done already for a better understanding. So now we are going to go ahead. The first one I'm going to be doing, this is really friendly beginners. If you know you have not braided before, you know it's your first time, you see people braiding and you're thinking, how do they do these things? We're going to start with the rubber band method. I have 3 methods, but I'm going to be teaching one. Each time we gather here, I'm going to be taking one, then we'll do 3 traditional and natural methods of how we can install our braid. Then we can do 1 knotless braid. I hope the ones we've done in the past, we're all learning, because we have 4 ways we can do knotless braid. I'm taking it each and just one each when we come to the class, so that we can be able to get used to it. Thank you so much. So now let's go ahead and do this. You have your combs ready. Now I'm going to, you see on the, as you're teaching, the mannequin training head is there. If you want to purchase, you go ahead and click on it and get yours. So now the first method we are going to do, all we are going to need is the rubber band, and we need the extension, and we need your tail comb, and you need your clips. The clips, you need them to be able to hold on to the hair that you're not working with. Let's go ahead, share the videos before we start. So if it's your first time, you're highly welcome to the class. Oh, it's my water. Everything is getting into the water. You're highly welcome into the class. So this is the tiny rubber band we need. Let's do this first one. The first one is beginners friendly. So just watch it. If you want to start, you don't know how to install the hair directly to the hair, this little rubber band you're seeing is going to help you to do that first. Then before you start learning the natural and traditional method, it will just help you to get into braiding. So most of us have that passion. We can braid without adding extension into it, but now you will. So let's highlight the first hair that we're going to be installing. If you're joining me for the first time, you're highly welcome to the class, right? Very, very welcome. This class, we are very friendly. Any question you have, just note it. Note your question. You're going to ask me as soon as we finish all our techniques. Just note it in mind that this is the number one technique we're going to be showing you how to braid. Put it in your mind and you think, okay, she's done the number one. Did I really understand what she's doing? Ask me at the end of it. We are going to repeat it. So now this is the hair we've highlighted already. You're going to go ahead and comb the hair. After you section your hair, you go ahead and comb it. Then the next step you're going to do, you see this mannequin training head is so nice. That is the one I just pinned down in case you want this type. I just pinned it down on the TikTok. So, but I'm going to send the videos on Facebook, and I've already clicked it on Facebook. Then on YouTube, I'm going to send a video and I click it down so you can get it from the link in case you want to buy your mannequin. So now you're going to split this hair into 2 equal parts. Can we see it? This is the hair we're working with. Section it. This first one we are doing is a rubber band method. We're doing only one. Thank you so much, Fred, Jeff, and Bob. You're welcome. Jabba, you're welcome. Mailika, Madu, you're welcome. Fred, say hi. Thank you so much, everyone. Just give on the comments. I'll keep mentioning. Thank you so much. The Empire, Jenny Bess, you're all welcome. Muke, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Let's go ahead. I hope we're learning. I hope we're doing our practicals, because the more you learn, the more you practice, the better you become. So now I'm going to be taking this. Now we section this hair into 2. Look at it. We have it in the middle. Go ahead and grab your extension. So when you grab this extension, I'm going to be using a medium extension to start with. Look at it. This is my own medium in this live section, but then your medium might not be my medium. Your medium might be slightly bigger than my medium. It doesn't really matter. All that matters in doing braid is that when you start up with an extension, make sure you have all the extension the same size so that you can have a uniform braid. Good evening, ma. Jenny Best say good evening, ma. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, ma, I have just made my daughter's hair, you see. Thank you so much. Don't worry, you're going to show us at the end of the lesson. People are really getting this thing. Oh. I'm so happy. Testimonies have coming in that we are learning online and we are really doing it. She just did her daughter's hair for the first time, and which is okay. So you can still learn as well and do your kids' hair. So that is the main purpose of this. So now this is the hair we're going to be working with. We're going to section this hair into ratio 2:1, meaning that when you section this hair, let me move this video backwards so that we can be able to be seeing me very, very well and what I'm doing. So when you section it into ratio 2:1, meaning that the one I have on my right hand should be 2 times the one you have on your left hand. Can everybody see it? So the next step you're going to do at this point, take this one you have on your left hand, just place it on one side. Grab this one you have on the right hand, the smaller part of the extension. Make sure you equate this extension to be the same level. Can everybody see it? Make sure that this is on the same length. For you to just have a finishing end, you're not going to be borrowing extensions for each other as a new beginner. So what you're going to do, hold it in the middle. So when you hold this in the middle, you're going to go ahead and place it in the middle of the hair that you section into 2. Look at it. Simple way to get into braiding. Don't even hesitate to start using this method. This method will help you. When you start using this method, it will help you to start braiding, mastering your technique of braiding, because most people, they don't braid fast. But when you start this as a beginner, it will help you to just secure the room. Can I have a shout out? Okay, yes, Oscar Thompson, you're welcome. Oscar said, can I have a shout out? Yes, I'll always give you a shout out from YouTube. Thank you so much for joining. If you want a shout out, put your name, go on the comment section, just put it there. I'm going to shout it out. That is it. That is really absolute. I can do it very, very well. So now when you have this, you go ahead and grab your rubber band. With this tiny rubber band, all we need is just one single rubber band to do this job for you. One Paula Fresh, you're welcome to the live. Thank you so much for joining. So now when you have this, it's only one that you're supposed to be using, but normally when you use one, sometimes it's going to snap. But if you think that when you have your rubber band and it's good enough quality and one will not snap, use one. So I'm going to double it here. I used to double it online because I don't want it to snap. So if you know you want to do the same method, go ahead. So now this hair is already placed in the middle of this one. What are you going to do on this one? If anybody can use this method, anybody can braid their kids' hair with this method. So you can go ahead, close this. Use your rubber band and secure this. So when you use that rubber band and secure it, if you're doing it for a baby, not too tight, please. Just go ahead, secure it. What you're trying to do at this point is that as a beginner, thank you so much, Swaggy, Swag Pin, you're welcome to the live. God bless you. So you go ahead and secure it very well. So when you secure it very well, not too tight. If you're doing it for a baby, please, not too tight. So now secure it, and that is it. When you secure it, just gently split this natural hair into two and pull it on both sides. That is it, not too tight. Because the more you pull this hair to each side, the tighter it's going to become on the roots. We don't want it to be like that. So you go ahead and just release this. Make sure that this extension, when you're pulling, they are in the same length. Can you see it? Right. So the next step is now we can go ahead and start braiding this hair, because it's secure to the roots already. Thank you so much, everyone. Are Kade, you're welcome to the live. Thank you for everyone supporting this live and tapping. Let's go ahead and tap. And let's go ahead. So that on TikTok, please, we don't want to be restricted like, oh, what are they doing? Quiet. Please put your hands on the phone. Just volunteer and do that as we're going along. Thank you so much, and God bless you for that. Share the videos. You don't know who you're going to help by sharing this video. If you have not followed the account, go ahead and follow. If you have not subscribed, please click on the subscription button, because when you subscribe, when I'm live, it's going to just notify you that Grace is live so that you can come and learn. So now this is it. Let's go ahead and braid this hair. This first method we're doing is a rubber band method. That's the only one I'm going to do today. So if you didn't understand it, or if you're just joining, keep it in mind. Ask me if you want me to repeat it. I'll go ahead and repeat after I showed you the fifth method we are going to do today to install your braids. So now I'm going to be holding, this is my left hand, as everybody can see. Thumb, this is the thumb, that's our index finger. This is the middle finger, this is the ring finger, and the little one is the little and pinky finger. Because we use our hands to do hair, at the end of the day, we need to secure these things with our hands. So when you hear me saying, I'm holding this hair with my thumb and index finger, it means that the hands are, this thumb and index finger, they play a very, very vital role when you're doing hair. Very important role with these two hands you're seeing. Ella Saints, one TikTok universe. Okay, thank you so much. Let's see. Thank you. So now you're going to hold on to this. When you hold on to this, you're going to hold this, place it on the hair that you've already prepared down. Hold it with your thumb and your index finger. So when you hold it with your thumb and index finger, when you're doing this rubber band method as a new beginner, you tend to have all the natural hair in the middle, which is normal. But then as you go along doing this hair, you're going to be splitting this natural hair into other hair. But at this point, don't worry about it. So if you're a right-handed person, you're going to start with your right hand. I hope everybody can see me. You're going to start with the right hand. If you're a left-handed person, start with the strand on your left hand. Because I'm a right-handed person, we're going to go ahead and braid this hair. From my right hand, I'll bring it into the left. Can you see it? When you bring it into the left, grab this one in the middle, push it to one side, secure it with your thumb and your index finger on your right hand. Take the one on your left hand, bring it into your right. My dear, you've already started braiding the hair. With your surprise, you've already started braiding, you've secured the hair already, installed the braids already. Can you see this method? It's very, very simple method. You've already installed the hair and start braiding. Let me bring it closer so everyone can see it. So at this point, because we are new beginners, if I asked you at this point to start splitting the natural hair with this method, Most of the time it's going to unravel. We don't want it to unravel. So Logan sent 100 rows notification. I think that's so. Now you're going to do what? Take this one and just cover the natural hair. So when you cover the natural hair, go ahead and start braiding until you finish braiding the hair. So with this method, when you do practice it 1 or 2 times and you're confident enough, the next thing to do, this natural hair, you're going to split it into other hair. But at this point, as a new beginner, when you're using this techniques, don't bother. This rubber band method, don't bother to split it at the first. Get practice it, you get it right, then the third one you're going to do, you split your natural hair into other extension. Thank you, Ero, for joining. You're all welcome. Everyone that is joining now, you're welcome. On this live, what we do is to, if you have that passion for hair or you want to learn a skill and you're thinking, what am I going to do? Let me look for one skill and learn. If you're the type that wants learn braids, you come along, just be focused and be steady in the class. Before you know it, you start braiding. Very, very important. So now I'm going to show you the result of what we have achieved so far with this rubber band method. Look at the first method. Can everybody see it from the root? Very, very secured. So as a beginner, if you just try to do this now, the most important thing is that most people find it very difficult to do the natural and traditional method to secure the hair from the root. As a new beginner, go ahead and try this. So if you try this, it's going to help you to get into braiding. All you have to be mastering is how to get your hair braided and make it smooth like this, and at the end of the day, your speed matters. So if you can do that, the rest of the installation is not a problem because we're going to learn it here online. So first thing first for the beginners, this is the first one, the rubber band method to get you into braiding. So now, as you have started braiding, let's say we're going to go straight ahead now. Thank you so much, Jenny Bess. Liked the video. Let's go ahead. God bless you for doing that. Share the videos, like the videos. So now the next method, this is the number 1 method. Just note it, rubber band method without the crochet pin, just rubber band method. If you want to ask me a question when we finish the other method, ask me. If you want me to repeat it for a better understanding, I'm going to do that. So now let's go ahead and do the next one. The next one is natural and traditional method. I'm going to teach you 3 different methods of how you can get into the braiding. Thank you, Stacy, for sharing the video. God bless you. I can see you. If you have not followed the account yet, go ahead and follow. Just give it a follow because you're going to get notification whenever I'm live. It's going to just indicate that, oh, Grace is live. You can now join her for her live session training. So now, but if you don't follow the account and you say you want to be looking for me everywhere, I don't think it's possible. So just go ahead, follow the account to make it easier. So this method we're going to do now, as we have sectioned the hair, look at the way I've sectioned it. Go ahead and comb it. This hair is so nice. I just pinned it down there. If you want to purchase this, go ahead. In a few minutes, I'm going to pin others down so that in case you don't want this type and you want something longer, I'm good. Let's go ahead and pin another one. But this one I'm using is the one I just pinned down. In another few minutes, when I do this, I'm going to pin the other one down. So if you're ready to get your mannequin training hair, here on TikTok, I just pinned it down. You see it showing there. Go ahead and purchase it. So now with this method, is the natural and traditional method of how you can install. Are you able to do a cornrow tutorial? Not at this point where we're doing the braids. I concentrate on the braids, but if you want the tutorial, please come to the class. You can join me in my beginners class or an intermediate class or advanced class. Then we'll take it personal. But for this, what I concentrate on is showing you the different techniques of how you can get into braiding. We do knotless braid. There's a lot we're doing here now. We're doing knotless braid. We are doing all the braids, how you can install it. Then we do the last time I did boho braids. Look at the boho braids. So all the braids I concentrate on. So if you want to learn further, please go ahead and send me a message on my bio that, oh, I want to take this after this braid. I want to take it further. Then we can take it off from there. That's a paid class. For this one I'm doing online here, it's a free class. So go ahead. If you know you don't have your mannequin training head, I just pinned it down. On Facebook, you see one of the videos I pinned down. Go ahead and purchase your mannequin training head. You need it for training. So on YouTube, definitely I'm going to create a video whereby I'll put the links there. You can go ahead and click on it. If you want your mannequin training head, get it, because I've just tried to sort out the ones that will be okay for us. Then I put it on there so that you can be able to get one for yourself. So with this method, we are going to do the natural and traditional method, which is the wrapping round. The wrapping round method is the one that you use. Most people say you wrap the extension round, then you start braiding. Or for me, I just say you plait it round. Whichever way you want it said is okay. So now let's go ahead and do this. If you're joining for the first time, you're highly welcome to the class. If you have not followed, go ahead and follow. Give it a follow because you're going to get notification. You see my different platforms on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, and my name there is GraceLawendhair Tutorial. So when you click on that, it's going to take you straight into the account. If you have not followed me in other platforms, please go ahead and do that. Thank you so much for doing that, and God bless you. Let's give cheers to everyone that is following. So now we are going to take out our extension. Normally when I explain, this is a bundle of extension. Most people find it very difficult to split extensions while they are doing hair like this. But then if you're the type that make it's difficult for you to split extension when you have the bundle of extension, go ahead and section these things on the rack. I'm going to try and look for a rack on this so that I can see also put the rack there for those that want to get their rack. So now let me go ahead. This is the mannequin I just pinned down. Let me pin another one down. Let's pin another one down. So in case you want the stand is there. In case you want your crochet pin, you go ahead and do it. Let me pin this other one down. In case you want this one, if you want this type, it's been pinned down. So just go ahead and get it. So with this one, you're going to be taking a medium extension. This is my own medium extension. My medium extension might not be your medium extension in the sense that you might want to increase it a little bit than this, or you want to reduce it a little bit. It depends on what you call medium. It doesn't really matter at this point. What matters most is that look at all my braids that I've been braiding. Look at them. They are the same sizes because I choose to take all the extensions to be the same. So the same thing will be applicable to you. Learn that method. Even as a beginner, when you know how to do that, people will not even indicate you as a beginner quickly. So now let's go ahead. With this method, it's going to be sectioned into ratio 2:1. Let me go ahead and section our extension into ratio 2:1, meaning that the one I have on my right hand should be 2 times the one I have on my left hand. In every braid you're going to do, this is how you're going to section your ratio 2:1. Look at my right hand. This one I have on my right hand should be the size 2 times the size the one you have on your left hand. So let's go ahead on TikTok, tap and share the videos. Go ahead and do that. So now what next are we going to do on this one? You take this one that you have on your right hand, go ahead and place it to the left hand. You cross it. So when you cross it, the reason why we do ratio 2:1 is like this. Can everybody see? Thank you so much for everyone that is supporting this live. God bless you. Look at it the way it is. Can everybody see? So when you see it this way, you find out that these extensions and the sizes are the same thing. This is the first thing. Then you go ahead and hold onto it like this. Can you see it? Hold onto it like this. Because we're doing the wrapping round method. So at the end of the day, you're going to adjust. If you're doing on the mannequin, you adjust it. If you're doing on the client's head, you make sure you position yourself very well. Very, very important. If not that I'm showing you on camera, my position should have been this way. Like this hair is facing me, then I'm doing the hair. But it's just that I want to make sure that we all are seeing what I'm doing. That is why you see me trying to position myself to make sure that we'll see what I'm doing. So now the next step we're going to do at this point is that you're going to hold on to this with your left hand. This is my left hand, as everybody can see. Hold on to this hair with your left hand. Take this one, the extension you just crossed over with ratio 2:1. Place it there. Hold it with your thumb and your index finger. I've already told you that thumb and index finger play a vital role. Since we started this, let's share the video on TikTok, please. Go ahead and share the video. You don't know who you're going to help by sharing the video. Share the videos. We're going to bring more people in. So now, at the end of the day, when you're holding this with your thumb and index finger, the first thing you're going to do, take this smaller part of it. Go ahead and do this. Plait it. This is the first plait. Then you go ahead and do the second one. 2 should be enough. 2 should be enough. When you do the second one, open your hand, your hands like this. Place that one there. The next step is that you're going to split this one. Split your natural hair into this one. So when you do that this way, you can go straight ahead and start braiding your hair. You see how simple this method could be? You see how simple this method could be? Then you see how simple this method could be. You start braiding. For the fact that we call this natural and traditional method, this one of them that we wrapped around doesn't have the natural hair. You're going to go ahead and split this one, give this one to the natural hair. Then you start braiding to make sure that everything is okay. Another point you have to note is that when you're braiding the hair, you make sure that your extensions are covering the natural hair. Then you can go ahead and braid. If you have positioned this hair very well, you find out that everything is going to take place. The more you're braiding your hair, look at it, the more you're braiding, the more the extension is coming forth, and you see that the natural hair is being hidden inside the extension. What does that indicate? It helps your hair to look more neat, and at the same time we're using a brown shaded hair, and this one is a colorful shaded hair. You're not seeing your natural hair. When you're doing that, it only covers it, makes your work look more professional, neat, and it will make the braid stay longer. The sense whereby it will make the braid stay longer is that when your natural hair keeps popping out on the braid, you find out that people will be thinking, oh, when did you do this hair? It's getting old. It's because you're not covering it. Hey, my friend, I want you to make me braid boham lace wig. Keisha from Passive NG. Please send me. Okay, she keeps saying it. I'm going to do that for you. Kashi Vakisha too. Don't worry, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go so that I can send my contact to you on. We can talk about it from there. So now let's go ahead and keep braiding this hair. So when we braid this hair to this point, then I'm going to show you the result of it. So this second method is the wrapping round method. For those of us, natural and traditional method, the wrapping round. Do you see how secure this is? It's absolutely very, very secure. The first method we did, which is the number one in this slide, is the rubber band method. Beautiful and nice. And the second method we did is the wrapping round method, natural and traditional method. Thank you so much. Support this life as much as you can. I just pinned down the mannequin training head. If you're the type that want to get yours now, go ahead. We'll keep doing that during the time I'm live so that we can be able to purchase our mannequin training head. Very, very important. So now with this one, this is the number 2 method. The number 3 method we're going to do on this slide today is the 2-strand method. The 2-strand method we're going to do. So if you've just been hearing the 2-strand method and you don't know how it is done, so I'm going to demonstrate it right here for us to know how to do it. So now I'm going to be sectioning this hair. Look at it. Not because I'm using the same size of extension, medium size. Everything I'm going to do today. Which life did you do the goddess braid? Which life did I do the goddess braid? Yes, it's on what is it called? It's on YouTube. You can still watch it. The goddess braids. Look at the goddess braid here. If we have extra time today, I'm going to show you how to do this. I don't even know where the extension is, but I'm going to look for it. Don't worry. Let's do all the practicals we have to do before. So now we are going to split the extension. It's beautiful. Thank you so much. So now let's take the extension we're going to be working with. Share the videos, like the videos, and support the videos as much as you can on this video. Thank you so much. Let me close the door. Jason and Jenny, stop the noise. Stop the noise. So now we are going to be splitting this extension into for the 2-strand method. We are not going to be splitting the extension. Note this, when you're doing the 2-strand method, most people like the 2-strand method, right? But for the 2-strand method, this is the extension, the size of the extension we've been using. I'm not going to split it into 2. What we're going to do now, just watch me as I do this 2-strand. Most people, they like the 2-strand method. The 2-strand method means that this natural hair will be the 3rd strand. Then our extension, when we're doing the hair, we're going to start splitting the hair in between. Most people like that method. Yes. So now I'm going to make this method very, very simple for us to be able to install. This is the extension and this is the size we're already using. So you come to this hair, make sure that you always comb the hair that you're working with. If you want to purchase your mannequin, please go ahead and click on it. On TikTok is there. On Facebook, there's a video I've sent already. On YouTube, I'm going to do a video as well. God bless. Hello, ma. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. As you're joining, share the video. You don't know who you're going to help to come into the live. So now this is it. Can you see the hair we are doing? You're going to hold it. Place this one. Can you see it? Place this one with your thumb and index finger by holding this hair this way. Can you see it? So the next step you're going to do, if you're a right-handed person, you start with your right hand. If you're a left-handed person, you start the hair with your left hand. And this natural hair will be the third strand. So all we are going to do, we're going to split it in between. And we're going to, when we start, look at it, start holding this one with your thumb and index finger. You start, because I'm a right-handed person, I'm going to start with my right hand. From my right hand into the left, can you see it? Into the left. Then you're going to grab this one. Grab your natural hair in the middle. Secure it with your thumb and index finger like that. From my left hand into the right. Make sure it's well secured when you're doing this method. So now we're going to bring this one to the middle. We're not going to continue to braid this hair with the natural hair. So because it's a natural and traditional method, we're going to split this one, split our extension, bring it to this place. That extension that you're supposed to split, but most people, they like using this method. We're just doing this method. If this one is the best method for you, you go ahead and use it. But if not, you use other method that we've been teaching. So you go ahead and start braiding the hair at this point. So when you braid this hair at this point, all you still have to note is that when you're doing natural and traditional, when you're doing the two-strand method, this natural hair, we're going to split it to other hair. Look at it. This one is very fine hair. We're going to give to this one. You braid. Go ahead and braid. Then the other one, we're still going to split it to the other hair. This one, you split it into two. Give it to the next extension. Give it to this. So that is why it's called the two-strand method based on natural method. So the next thing we're going to do, make sure that your extensions are covering your natural hair. Then you go ahead and start braiding. Can everybody see it? You go ahead and start braiding the hair. So when you go ahead and start braiding the hair, this is all you're going to get by braiding the hair. Braiding it until you come to the end of the braiding. So this is the method that is the two-strand method. If you know that this method is okay for you and you like this method, you can go ahead and use this method. So most people, when they see on the comment section, they'll say, oh, this is the method I'm used to. Fine. But the only thing about braiding is that make sure that it's secure to the roots, but not too tight. Every other method can go. No method is a special method. As far as it's secure to the root and it will last you. I just got here. You're welcome. Tyler Robinson, you're welcome. Queen Nig, you're welcome. And then Jay, you're welcome. Thank you so much for joining. So now this is it. That is the two-strand method. This is the wrapping round method. This is the rubber band method. So what I'm going to do at this point now is that I'm going to do the other natural and traditional method of how you can secure, the one that you grab the hair from the roots. So when we do that, we'll do the knotless braid. So when we do the knotless braid, that will tell you that I've done 5 different methods at that point. So you now tell me on the comment section which of the method you want me to repeat. Then we'll go ahead and repeat it. We'll discuss. If you know you're going to get your mannequin training head, I've just pinned it down. If you know you want a stand, because normally the mannequin training head, they come with, here is the box. I'm going to show you what they come with. I'm going to look for that box. Then if you don't want to have that one clipped on your table, you're going to get a stand. You see the stand? I'm having a stand now and it's adjustable. That stand is adjustable. You can get the stand, put it stand the way I'm doing. If you want to sit down and use your mannequin, you adjust it, bring it down to the level you want it. That is just it. But I'm going to pin that one down as well. If you want the stand, let's go. This is the stand. Let me pin the stand in a few minutes. What I mean, look at the stand, it's been pinned down. Next, after a few minutes, I'm going to pin back the mannequin and training head. If you're the type that wants this one I'm using, look at it, very, very short, 8 inches. I'm going to pin it down again. So you go ahead and highlight this hair. Go ahead and highlight the hair you're going to be working with horizontally. Sorry. 1 minute. Jason and JB, all the noise goes on this platform. Please. Stop making noise. Sorry about that, because it's weekend now. These kids in the background, they just be making noise. So now we are going to highlight this and close the door. Keep quiet, don't make noise. We're going to highlight this hair horizontally. Then we'll start from the head, taking up. We have our clips. I'm going to secure this one that we're not working with. If you're joining me for the first time, you're highly welcome. And if you've not followed the live, you go ahead and do that. God bless you for doing that. So now let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do this. What you're going to do at this point is that you're going to split this hair. Look at it. When you split the hair we're going to be working with, this is the hair we're going to be working with. We'll split it. Use the clip. We have the clips. You go ahead and hold on to the ones you're not working with. Make sure that the hair you're working with, you have the clips with you here. Comb it nicely. Can everybody see it? Please, ma, where can I get this type of mannequin? That is it now. You see them? Let me pin it down for you. This one is not the type that where can I get. Just go ahead and purchase it. Let's bring it. Let's pin that one down now. Let me pin it. Can you see it? I've pinned it down. What's her name again? Is it Idol Back? Idol Back. Please, I've just pinned it down. If you want to get it, go ahead and purchase your mannequin. So now this is it at this point. We're going to be doing the natural and traditional method, the one that you're going to do what? Hold the extension on one hand. And I want to show you, maybe I can, when I do this, I'm going to do the one that you have to split into 3. And you just go ahead and secure it for those that want to learn that as well. So let's go ahead and comb this method. So we combed it very well. You split your hair into ratio 2:1. When you split the hair into ratio 2:1, ratio 2:1 means that the one I have on my right hand should always be 2 times the one I have on my left hand. That is the reason why we have this measurement of doing the braid, how to split it that way. The reason why we do that is that I'm going to explain to you. Ratio 2:1 means that when you, this one I have on my right hand, when you split this other one you have on your left hand into 2, you see that this one, the left hand have 2 and the right one have 1. So you go ahead and do what? And take this one, the smaller part, and cross it. So when you cross it, what is going to give you, when you equate these two, and hold it in the middle, you find out that all the 3 strands of the braids are the same sizes. Can everybody see it? All the 3 strands of the braid are the same sizes, which when you're braiding your hair is going to give you that even. Can you please go through the different type of braid once more, please? And thank you in advance. Okay, thank you so much, Tyler Robinson. Okay, I'm going to do that. This one that I've done here is the rubber band method. Number 1, just note it. Number 1, have it in mind, because in case you have to ask me question. This is one we just did, is the rubber band method 1. Then this one we did is the wrapping round method, which most professional uses. This one we did now is the 2-strand method. The number 3 is the 2-strand method. The number 2 is the wrapping round method. This one is the rubber band method. So that's the 3 we've done so far. So the 4th one is the natural and traditional method, which is the one that we have to hold our extension on one hand and install it. Can everybody see it? So now you see the way I just held my extension on one hand. Very, very simple way before I will install it. Most people, they would say, oh, how did you just do it? Very, very simple. The explanation of holding extension on one hand is more than the action itself. So if I just want to do it, it won't take you seconds. You look at it. It didn't take me anything to do it. But I'm going to explain how I achieved to this point. So now this is my right hand. As you can see, thumb and index finger is holding this. This is my left hand. Thumb and index finger is holding the other strand. And this last other strand is going here. Look at my 3 supporting fingers. It's holding it. It's going to be holding it more firmly like this. Can everybody see it? Holding it more firmly like this. The next step you're going to do on this, thank you if you're just joining, please share the video, like the video. It's going to help us. Keep tapping on the like, yes. So now you're going to hold this one. When you hold this, you're using your, on your right hand, take the middle finger like this, place it this way. Then you just turn only your right hand. Turn only your right hand. Then you bring your index finger out right on this extension that you're holding on your left hand. That is just how to hold your extension on one hand. So now that I'm holding it on one hand, look at this one that is lying on top of my index finger. The one that is lying on top of the index finger is the first one that we're going to take when we're doing this hair. So just watch me. Now I'm holding this extension on one hand. This is my thumb and my index finger. I'm going to slightly open this thumb and index finger. Hold on to this hair. I hold this one. Let's adjust this hair. Look at the hair. Hold on to it from the side. Then what you're going to do, this is my left hand. Take your left hand, split this hair, because we're going to split this hair automatically into three. Take your left hand and split this one. Hold it this way with your thumb and index finger. Can you see what I'm doing? Then you now use your other hand to drag this extension here. Take it, bring it closer to yourself. Bring it closer. So when you bring it closer, it's going to look this way. Take your index finger on your left hand. Place it in between the hair and the extension in the middle like this. It's going to come out. Look at my nails. My nails is holding it. It's going to come out. When it comes out like this, you release your hand. Then you now separate it. Can you see? They're now separated in three. That is when you now start adjusting. You separate it in three. Look at it. When you separate it in three, this is the time you start braiding the hair. You go ahead, secure it at this point. This is where most people have problem. When they just install it, you have to secure it from the roots, but not too tight. Look at it. You hold it firm, pin it down at that point. Secure it tight, like it's not too tight, but firm. So when you do that, you've already secured the roots at this point where people have problem. Then you now go ahead and flip your hands. We're not going to continue to do the top and braiding. You're going to turn your hands this way. Turn it. So when you turn your hand this way, look at it. You will now start braiding your hair. Let's take that one that is joining. You now start braiding. This method is a natural and traditional method and most used method. What did you observe with this method? You observe that the natural hair are automatically splitted into the extension by you taking it from the roots. The natural hair is automatically splitted to the extension by taking it from the root. Then you now go ahead and start braiding. When you're braiding, make sure that the extensions are covering the natural hair. Can you see it? Make sure that the extensions are covering the natural hair. When you do that at first, it's going to position the extension. When you're braiding your hair, you find out that the extensions comes first while you're braiding. What did you observe now? The natural hair is not popping out apart from when before we turn the hair. You just go ahead and start braiding. Can you see it? Go ahead and start braiding the hair until you finish braiding this hair. This is the natural and traditional method, and this is beautiful color. This is the natural and traditional method, and this is the color. Shekina, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Olubu, you're welcome too. Say hi. Thank you so much for that. So now you go ahead and start braiding this hair. This one is a natural and traditional method of how you can install your extension, and this is the fourth one. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the fifth method we're going to do today is knotless braid. The method I'm going to be showing us today, because the last time we did, I'm going to be showing us the method whereby we install it this way. For those of us, I have a video there that have the 4 different methods of how you can install. Can you repeat it? Don't worry, just hold on to the number. This is number 4. Anyone you want me to repeat, let's go across all these techniques I'm going to show you today. Hold on to your number. When I start repeating, then because the time we start repeating, more people are joining us, so that when we are repeating it, it's going to help other people to learn as well. So now this is number 4. One of the natural and traditional methods that I teach, because in this class I teach 1 rubber band method, 3 natural and traditional method, and 1 knotless braid. Good morning, blessing and peace. May God continue to bless you for sharing your gift. Thank you so much. NA, God bless you. I hope you're learning. Most people, when they see you doing this thing once, before you know it, they catch up very, very fast. But most people, if you know you're not catching up very fast, it's not a problem. Just keep coming to the class. Keep coming and keep practicing. The most important thing in doing hair, the most important thing is having this skill. There's a lot of benefit in having skills. For those of us that want to use it to make money, my dear, put your eyes in it. You'll be surprised. This skill is in your hand. You can take it to anywhere. Nobody can take it away from you. When you learn it, nobody can take it away from you. It's part of you. You can travel anywhere, you can relocate anywhere. This skills is with you. The next thing you're going to do, just inform people, oh, I'm a braider. I'll just put it online. This is my contact number. If you want to have your hair done, before you know it, people will start calling you for hair. You will never lack money. That is what I'm going to tell you. So now let's go ahead and do, this is the number 4th method. Can everybody see how beautiful it is with the installation? Very nice and beautiful. If you know you've not purchased your mannequin, it's there now pinned down. Go ahead. They have the stand as well. Even if you get into the shop, you're going to see the stand and everything is there. Crochet pin, everything you require to get it. Just go ahead and purchase it. I promise that I'm going to do this, and I've done it for the TikTok. You can go ahead, click on it, get your mannequin training hair, and make sure that this one I'm using, that's the 8 inches, or they have the longer one too. I can still go ahead in a few minutes. I can pin that one down as well so that you can go ahead and grab it. So now let's go ahead and do the number 5, which is the knotless braid. If I finish and I repeat, we have time, I'm going to show you how to do this the boohoo braids. Look at this boohoo braid. This is what is in vogue now. This is trending. Everybody's having this on their hair now. So don't worry. Stay tuned. Share the video. Like the video. Do your part. While we are here, I'm standing here to show you how these things are done. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Have I said cheers to everybody? Yes. That cheers goes to everybody supporting this live. If you have not shared the video, what are you waiting for? If you have not followed the account, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and follow the account. The only thing is that it's going to give you a notification. Thank you so much, NA, for sharing. God bless you. God bless you for that. Thank you so much. So now let's go ahead and do the next one. This next hair we are going to do is the knotless braid. For those of us that want to learn knotless braid, we have 4 different methods I teach online here. But then each class I teach one. Do you know the reason why we teach one when we come to each class? Is for us to get so familiar. Look at the gallery. Whatever we need on the gallery, please go ahead and fulfill it. See, support the live. Check on the gallery. Whatever you think you can do to do that, go ahead and support it. Thank you so much, and God bless you all. And whenever you see the gifters, go ahead and follow them, because they will come and support you. You think it's a joke, it's not a joke. Go ahead and do that. So now let's do the knotless braid now. I'm going to be using this pink extension to do our knotless braid. This is the pink. This pink is so nice. And you know the reason why we're using colored extension? The colored extension will make your work so visible. If you're learning, please go ahead and get a colored one, so that by the time, the only advantage you have with the colored one is that it will help you to learn fast to tuck in your extension, your natural hair, sorry. So because if you're using a color that is similar to this, you will not quickly identify how to tuck in, how to hide your natural hair. But if you use a colored to be learning, it's going to help you to differentiate between the hair and the extension. Then you learn how to tuck in. By the time you learn it, it's already in your hands. So when you use a color that is similar, you're already getting used to that part whereby you know that you're tucking in your natural hair into the extension. So let me close this door because the noise is reflecting on. So we are going to use this pink one to do our knotless braid. So when we repeat all these methods, when I do this last one, I'm going to ask you, because the knotless one is the number 5 of our techniques today, how to install our braids. So you now go ahead, I will mention everything again. You now go ahead and tell me, oh, this is Grace, I want you to repeat this method, and I want you to repeat this method. Then I can go ahead and do the repeats. We have our time, it's weekend today. I know that most people are having celebrations, and because it's Saturday, you're not seeing much people, some are resting. So nevertheless, for those of us that are here, we're going to gain something. So go ahead, share the videos, like the video. If you're on TikTok, please put your hands and give the like. Let's move this like to 10,000 like. I don't know the reason why when people come online, you don't want to do the liking part. Do it, because it's going to help us. Please go ahead, as if we're not just dormant doing nothing here. So now this is the extension we are going to be using for our knotless braid. Yeah, since we are using the medium size, we are going to be using the medium size. I'm going to be taking extension that is so same and equivalent to the medium size I've been using. That is it. If it's your first time and you've not done the knotless, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Go ahead. share the videos, share the videos. Go ahead and share the videos. Go ahead. Let me share the videos from here. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to this. Oh, cancel. Let me see the share. I'm going to share from here. So let's bring other people in. If you know you've not shared the video, go ahead and share the video. I'm sharing the video now. Go ahead, share the video. Thank you so much. We're going to do knotless braid at this point. Let me share on my own side. We'll bring other people in. Let's share. I'm sharing to about 15 people here. Yes, okay, now this is the extension we are going to do. The difference between the knotless braid and the normal braid is that when you're doing the normal braid, as you see me done the knotless braid, we just take this into ratio 2:1, install it straight into the normal braids, box braid. But then if you're doing the knotless braid, you're going to split this extension. This extension that we're going to be working with, we're going to split it, starting from a tiny bit of the extension. Can everybody see it? Starting from the tiny bit of the extension. Can everybody see it? Let me bring this camera down a bit. Then you can see what I'm doing by splitting the hair. Bring it down a little bit. See it? Take the first one. You put the first one this way. Can you see then you grab the second one. You make the second one slightly a little more bigger than the first one. Share the videos. Put your hands on the like. I hope we have people here who is going to volunteer to encourage people to be liking this video. Go ahead. I'm not saying the liking. Let's use 1 minute to move this video up. Every one of us, we're 18 here. Put your hands on your phone and go ahead and keep tapping on the TikTok. That is what they want. So we'll give it to them. Please go ahead and tap to make this live be okay. If they can bring another method for that, we'll know later. But at this point, please go ahead and tap. 19 of us, 17 of us, tap the video, tap. Thank you so much. So now this is the second one. Then you go ahead and grab this, share the video. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, please go ahead, my lord, subscribe. If you're not followed, go ahead and follow the account. Thank you so much, and God bless you. So it's going to give us the notification while you're here. So now I'm going to be splitting this hair into, let's split it into 5 or 6. It depends on you. Look at it. This is 1. Let's do it into 5. Split the hair into 5. You can decide to split your hair into 5 or 6. It's up to you. So with this one, I'm going to be splitting the hair into 5. Can everybody see it? We're going to be splitting this hair into 5. I already sectioned it. If you don't have a rack, you don't have a rack to do that. I'm going to try and put a rack so that we can be able to click on it and get it as well. Don't worry, I'll add it up to this, the one that is showcasing. So, but then, if you don't have a rack and you're doing it on yourself, you have a dining chair like this. Go ahead and take your dining chair. What are you going to do? Split it on it like this. If you have somebody that will help you for it, thank you so much, and do it. So now let's put this aside. Then I'm going to bring the hair now we are going to be working with. This is the hair we are going to be starting our knotless braid with. If it's your first time or seeing someone do knotless braid, the difference between you're starting the knotless braid with your natural hair. You're going to be starting with the natural hair, but the box braid is that we just take the extension and install the hair from the roots. But for the knotless braid, this is the hair we're going to be working with. You comb it nicely. Everywhere is just quiet on TikTok. What is going on? Please keep tapping now. Let's take this like to 10,000 like. Go ahead and do that. Why is it so quiet? Everybody volunteer now. What is going on with you people? Please. Go ahead, support this live. Maybe I'll start coming on only TikTok alone. Then I'll do the other both of them together. People that will just help and support the live will do that. I'm seeing I know you just quiet. That's not good. So now this is it. When you have this extension this way, you just go ahead and do what? Split this hair into 3. Split this hair into 3 equal parts. Can you see? At this point, if you're the type that wants to add a shining jam to your hair, this is the point whereby you can add it to the hair to secure it very well. Everyone is interested and learning from you. Oh, thank you so much, Tyler Robinson. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, don't worry. What I'm going to do, if you don't have the mannequin on YouTube, I'm going to go ahead and click it. a description there so that you can go ahead and click on it and get yours as well. Hello, Auntie Grace. Thank you, Joanna. God bless you for joining. Go ahead and tap, tap, tap. If you're here to support, go ahead and put your hands on the screen. Tap, 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 and share the videos. Thank you for joining. So now you're going to split this hair into 3 equal parts. When you split this hair into 3 equal parts, look at it. First of all, you're going to do what? Braid the hair down. Look at it. Split it into 3 equal parts. Braid the hair down. Maybe I have to sit down. I can't even. No, if I have to sit down on this one, I can't sit down because I have to pick up the extension. When you braid it into 3, now look at it. You stop there. Watch my hand. It's Joanna's mom from Rochdale. I see it. Thank you so much, mommy. I know it's you. Thank you for joining. God bless you. Please, let's go ahead and tap, 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 tap. So you take the first one. You start with the smaller one. I know Auntie is you. Thank you so much, Auntie, for joining the class. God bless you. So now, take this first one. Look at it. When you take the first one, we have 4 methods of installing the knotless braid, and I have a video sent, but each time we come to the class we'll do a different one so that we can get used to it. The last time we did a different one which I sent the video. So with this one now is the one that you have to be adding up from the side. So you go ahead, take this extension. When you pick up the extension, the smaller part will go first. So now go on your index finger. This is my index finger. This is my index finger. Make sure the hair is in the middle. Make sure that the hair is in the middle like that. Look at it. Put it in your index finger like this. Look at it. When you hold it with in your index finger, take your thumb at this point, bring it in, and expand it to your hands. This is where most people think, oh, this is difficult. It's not difficult. Expand it. When you expand it like this, it's going to be firm. Then you go straight to the hair that you've already started braiding naturally with your normal hair. Go in between your thumb and your index finger. Look at it. In between your thumb and the index finger. Open your hand slightly. Place that one there. When you place the first one, you go ahead and install the braid. Then you go ahead and pick the second one. Do the same thing. Do the same thing. Place the hair on your index finger. Look at it. Look at my index finger. Place it like that. Then you grab it. When you hold on to it, put your thumb in between there. Look at it. Then stretch it. When you stretch it, it will make it look firm like this. Then you go ahead and place it in between your fingers there. Do the next one. Then you braid down. If you're joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome. This is we're doing the knotless braid at this point. If you want to get your training and mannequin hair, it's pinned down. Then if you want to get the stand, I can pin the stand down as well, or you can get into the shop from that one that I've pinned down. You can get the stand and everything. So take the next one. This is the third one. Put it there and braid down the third one. Get the fourth one. I've splitted mine into 5. If you want to split yours into 6, that is absolutely up to you. But for me, I just splitted mine into 5. Let's go ahead and do this. Then the last one, I'm picking the last one for the sake of those of us that are just joining. Put this one like that. Hold on to this. When you hold on to this, you use your hand to create that firmness in it. Go ahead and place it there in between your thumb and index finger on your left hand. Then you braid it down. So this is just one method of it. So if you want to learn more of the methods, I've sent in a video that comprises the 4 methods. So at this point now, you have to switch your hand. Make sure that the extensions now are covering the natural hair. Let me use the extensions to cover the natural hair so that we can be able to cover it this way and start braiding the hair down. So this is one method of the knotless braid. So in case you want to do this method, you go ahead and learn this method. In case you want to do other method, I have where the 4 method I have been done in a video so you can know the difference between the methods. Thank you so much, Joanna's mom. Thank you for joining. God bless you. So let's go ahead and braid this down. If you're joining me for the first time, you're highly welcome to the class. Let's keep tapping. Thank you so much for everyone that are tapping, that are supporting the video. Thank you so much. God bless you for that. So let's go ahead and quickly braid this one down. Then when we braid this down, we can now ask the questions. So this is the number 5th techniques of how you can do your knotless braid. And the difference between the knotless braid and the braid is that you start the knotless braid with your natural hair and start adding up your extensions. See the way you see me doing it now. You start adding up your extension. Can everybody see it? Look at it. You see, you start adding up your extension. Look at it, seamless. There's no knot in the root. That is knotless braid, no knots from the root. But look at the braids one we just did. They are close to each other. This is box braid and this is knotless braid. Can you see the difference? They are both braids. If you don't know how to do braid, you cannot do knotless braid. So you need to learn how to do the braid first. The first thing you need to learn how to do your braids without the extension. Then the next step you're going to do, learn how to do your braids with adding your extensions. Then the next one, if you want to know your knotless braid, you need to know how to do braid first before you can even do knotless braid. So that is it. So we've come to the 5th method that the 5th techniques we're using today. The first one we did was the rubber band method, using the rubber band for the beginners to get into braiding. This is what we did. Then the second 3 is the natural and traditional method. Number 2 of that 3 is the wrapping round method, which most professionals use to install their extensions. Then the other one we do here is the 2-strand method, which most people, this is the method they like. So we are doing all this method. I'm not saying you should take all these 5 methods and start doing all in one. No, you learn them. In the process of learning them, you'll find out that one of the method is suitable for you to use. Then you can go ahead and use that method. So this one, number 4, is the natural and traditional method, that you hold your extension on one hand, secure it from the root, split the hair automatically from the roots, which this method is the method that most beginners find very difficult, and it is the most used method. So if you're the type that is interested in this one, this is the number 4 one. So the number 5th one now is the knotless braid that we just installed. So let's go ahead and put on the comment section which of the method do you want us to repeat. We'll go ahead and repeat it. Then we'll now bring ourselves up, discuss a little bit about how we are doing these classes. Then that is it. And if you know that you want to join my classes, and at the end of the day it's a natural, please, okay, that's fine. This natural method, I'm going to do the natural method. So on YouTube, what method do you want me to do? On TikTok, please, one said natural method. Facebook, nobody is typing yet, but then we don't know which method. They will just take any of the method that other people are choosing. So let's go ahead and choose 2 methods from each. From the Facebook, and so from the YouTube, number 4, okay, that's number 4. Then from the YouTube, please go ahead and put on the comment section which of the method you want me to repeat. So that's why they are quiet. Okay, no problem. Okay, that's why. Let me see. He said why they are quiet. He said everyone is interested. That's why they are quiet. But then they have to be tapping, my love. The rules on TikTok is that you have to put your hands and be tapping. So just go ahead and support it. God bless you. So now number 4, everybody wants to learn number 4. Okay, that's fine. So let's go ahead and repeat number 4. I'm waiting for the YouTube. If they put it on the comment section, I'm waiting for the Facebook as well. If there's anybody typing, go ahead and tell me which of the method you want me to repeat from the number 5 method we've done. Everybody's saying 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Yes, we're going to do it because this 4 is the most used method and everybody wants to do it. And with this method, let's go ahead and do it again. I'm going to get the extension. We're going to use the green extensions with this one now. But the extensions I have here, I'm using different colors. This one is so poppy green. I've never used this green before. Ooh. Let's go ahead and use this very, very sharp green. I don't know how this one is going to look like. Purple. Or what do you people think? Or we should just stick on this the brown one. And that green is too sharp, man. Let me comb this one. Let's use this one. But this one is too long. That is another thing. This is very, very long. Very, very lengthy. If I cut this in 2 now, it's going to be too short. So let me just go ahead and use it. Number 1 method Base, I didn't use you. I didn't see you doing it. Join a little late. Okay, please go ahead and tap. We're going to do that. Tap the videos, share the videos, and just keep watching. We're going to do that at this point. Let's go ahead and do let's see if anybody, okay, let's do the number 4 and the number 1, which is the rubber band method. I've not seen any of the YouTube. It's like YouTube, they are understanding everything very well. So that is why no question is coming from there. So that's fine. So now let's go ahead and do this. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead. This thing is too long. Oh. Let me cut it into 2. Let's cut it into 2. So if you have it too long like this, you just go ahead and cut it. We just pull it a little bit because we're using it for practical. I don't want it to be too long while I'm braiding here all day. Let's go ahead and pull it a little bit. If you don't know how to pull these extensions and you need it, you let me know. Maybe when we're coming on the next class, I'm going to show you how to pull extensions. You go ahead and pull it. Can everybody see what I'm doing? If you have any question from the YouTube, please ask. If you have any question from TikTok, quick, ask please. If you have not followed the account, go ahead and follow the account. So now, let's use this one that I've brushed now. Make it a little bit shorter. You see the way I just pulled it because it's long now, we have it short. So we are going to do the natural and traditional method. I'm going to split this extension into 2. If you're joining me for the first time, you're highly welcome to the class. In this class, this is what we do. If you have any question, you go ahead and ask me any question. If you want to join the beginners class and want to learn more about cornrows, about things, please send me a number on the bio. We're going to take it off from there. So at that point, I'm going to be monitoring what you're doing. When you in the class, you're going to show me what you're doing. I'm going to tell you where your mistakes are. From there, you take it off. For the people that are interested, please send me a number on the bio or send me message from the bio. We'll take it off from there. So now this is the natural and traditional method that we're going to do according to the TikTok. TikTok say repeat, that the student there say repeat this one. Go ahead and comb the hair. Go ahead and comb the hair. Very, very important. Always do that when you're installing your braid, because if you don't do that, it's going to be breaking out your hair when you're taking your braids off. We don't want you to be that. So now you're going to take this extension. Make sure that the extension you're using when you're starting your braid, if you're using a medium extension, use your medium extension all through. If you're using a micro extension, try and use a micro extension all through. Look at all this braid I'm doing. They are all equal because this is my own medium size. Make sure you do that. So now we're going to split this extension. We're doing number 4, which is the natural and traditional method of how you can install your braid. You click on this one, split it into ratio 2:1. Can everybody see it? Ratio 2:1 means that the one I have on my right hand should be 2 times the one I have on my left hand. Meaning that when I split this other one that I have on my right hand, look at it. It's going to be ratio 2:1. Can everybody see it? So we'll now go ahead and do what? Take this one that you have on your left hand, cross it over to the right hand. The more you learn, there's a lot of techniques of how to do this hair, but then we're doing the simple method. There's a point whereby you know how to do this hair. You just automatically split it this way. You start braiding. Most people will do that, but then I'm teaching you in a way that you will understand. Cross it, and when you cross this hair, check it out this way. Ratio 2:1. When you see the 3 strands, because normally we need 3 strands of hair to do our braids, not 4. When you have this one that is crossed, you cross it into this other part, then you join the 2 smaller ones together. The 2 smaller ones will form 1 strand of hair. Then when you compare the strands of hair, you find out that it's now 3 strands and they are equal, and it will help your braids to be even. It will help your braids to be even. So now, please, as we are doing this training, if you know anything related to braids that you want me to showcase or train you on online, put it on the comment section. When we're coming on the next class, I'm going to come and show you. Now I've shown you knotless, and we're doing braids hair techniques, and we're doing boohoo. We've done it. So just let me know. Suggest to me, say, oh, this is what I want you to do the next, but not cornrow. If you want to learn anything apart from braids, come to the class. So now you're going to get this one. Now we're going to be doing this. This is the extension. Hold it on your, normally if I want to do this, you're going to hold it on your one hand. Most people, they don't want to hold on the one hand, they place it like this. If you're the type that place your braid like this and it's working for you, please go ahead and do that. You don't have to change your hands. But if you want to learn how to hold your extension on one hand, the reason is that this is how I learned mine, and I'm showing you what I know, so I'm going to show you that method. So most people have learned how to hold their extension on one hand right in this life to do the hair. So what you're going to do after crossing this extension, you're going to do what? Take your right hand, thumb and index finger, hold on to this strand of hair. Take your left hand, thumb and index finger, hold on to the next strand of hair. The last one, place it. Look at my 3 strand. Do you do twist? That's what I'm telling you. I do twist with extension, but I won't teach those ones online, but you can come into the class to learn that. We only teach braid here, how to install braid and everything. So if you're doing twist, beginners class and intermediate class, please send me a message. We'll take it off from there. But for this one, I only come here to teach you how to install braids all the time. So now you're going to hold this, take this one, place it there, hold it, make it firm. When you make it firm like this, all that you're going to do, take your middle finger from your right hand, do this. Just turn only your right hand. Turn only your right hand. Practice this with extension. You'll be happy you did. When you turn it, you just go ahead and take your index finger, put it there. It's just when you're braiding, all this will do for you is that it will just make your work look more quicker. Very, to install your hair won't be taking you time at all. So now let's go ahead and do this. So you now go ahead, now that you've hold the extension on one hand and I have my other hands free, this one that is placed on my index finger, this is my index finger on my right hand. This extension that is lying on the index finger will be the first one that you're going to start taking. So now, this is thumb and that index finger on my right hand. Slightly open it up a bit. When you slightly open it up a bit, hold it to one side of the hair. Look at it. Let's come closer. Watch. If you want to know this method, watch closely to my hands. Be watching how she's doing it and practice it. The more you practice this thing, and when it gets into your hands once, you've already gotten it. And it will not go out from your hand. How much are you asking for the cost of the beginner's class? It's not too much. Normally, I'm doing, anytime I'm online advertising, it's going to be half price. Normally, I do £300 for the beginner's class. But then if you coming from the online, just indicate it's one, I'll do half price, £1, 150 for it, for the beginner's class. But then if you're not coming from the online, it's going to be the full price, £300. So now you're going to take this one. When you take this one, hold it, take your hands and split part of this hair, because automatically we're going to be splitting this hair. Take this part. Can everybody see it? When you take this part, you're going to use your other hands to grab this hair. When you grab it, hold it this way. Take your index finger, place it in between this natural hair and this. Bring it out. You separate your hand. Come at this point. This is the point whereby most people have problem. So now you're going to do this. Look at it. When it's like this, you now go ahead and start braiding your hair. Look at it. Secure it, not too tight on this root. Secure it, but not too tight. So when you secure it not too tight, you go ahead and do this. Braid it like 2 or 3 times. Then you can now flip your hands. You won't continue to braid this hair like this. Go ahead and flip the braids up like this. Flip it. You will turn the braids. So when you turn it, you start doing it this way. And make sure that your extensions are covering now your natural hair. What did you observe here? Automatically, this hair, when you're taking it, it splits out the natural hair automatically to the extensions from the root. Do you understand the difference? Then you start braiding your hair. When you position this extension, your natural hair, when you position the hair, extension first to cover the natural hair, when you're braiding, the extension will be showing up first. Look at it. Yes, your extension will be showing up first while you're braiding. Most people, you need to be fast in your braiding. Go ahead and learn these things, because if you know how to braid hair, you have that confidence, and it will help you to get into other styles of hair. You won't find it very, very difficult, because most of everything that you want to learn. Thank you so much, and just this lady for the rose. God bless you for that. Thank you. Then you go ahead and start braiding this hair. Thank you so much. God bless you for that. Thank you so much. I've seen you. Thank you for the roses. When you see the gifters, follow them. Thank you so much for supporting this life. God bless you for that. So now we are going to go ahead and finish up this braid, and I'll show you. Look at it. Installed from the roots. Can everybody see it? Installed, and very, very well installed. Can you see it? Very, very well installed from the root. So this is it. So now I'm now going to do the next one. I'll do one rubber band method. When I do the rubber band method, for those of us that say, oh, I didn't see you do it, we'll do it again. Then I'll now repeat one of the natural and traditional method. If you have any other question, you go ahead and let me know. So now, if you have not purchased your mannequin yet, please go ahead. I've pinned it down. If you want this type that I'm using, if you want this type, I'll go ahead and pin it. Okay, that is what I've pinned down already. If you want to get the stand, let's pin the stand for a few minutes. This one said is £8. The other stand said it's £9 something. These ones are from TikTok affiliates. Let's just go ahead and pin that stand. Look at the stand. If you want the stand, you go ahead and get. Let's leave the stand for a few minutes. Then I'll go straight ahead and put another any of the mannequin and training head. Now we can now get our mannequin and training head straight away while I'm doing the classes. So now this is it. So when you have it this way, you're going to go ahead and do this. This is the rubber band method for those of us that are just coming. Let me show you how to do the rubber band method. If you have not braided before and you just joined the class now, this one, we have 3 methods that are related to this rubber band method, but each time we come to the class, I teach one. And this one I'm teaching now is the most important one for you to even know. We have the first rubber band method with the crochet pin, where you are going to use the crochet to install. Then the next one is this one I'm doing, rubber band method without the crochet pin. Please pin the mannequin for me. Okay, which of the one? Do you want this one that have 8 inches? Let me go ahead and pin the mannequin. Let's pin the other man. This other mannequin has this one that is longer hair. If you want the longer hair, this is it. That's it. But if you want this other one that is 8 inches, let me go ahead and pin it. But if you can go pin, you can look at it. It will take you into the... Please pin the mannequin. Yes, I've pinned it down. That's that one. So it can take you into the showcase. Then you can see other mannequins that are pinned down there. Which of the one you want, go ahead and get it. So now this is it. You are going to split this hair for a learner. Yes, for a learner. This one is for the beginners. This one I'm going to do now. Comb the hair nicely. You're going to split this hair into 2. So when you split this one into 2, it's going to be like this. Yeah? When you leave it this way, the next step you're going to do, let me go ahead. For instance, let me show you. This extension I'm holding now is too long. If you have any extension that is too long like this, instead of you cutting it from the down to waste it, all you're going to do, if you know that the length you're looking for is okay, or you're just practicing, please go ahead and just cut it from the middle. The way I just did it now, cut it. Because I don't want it to be too long, because we're using it for practice. And you go ahead, and because you cannot do it with this sharpness, just go ahead and use your hands to pull it. This is prepping your extension. This is part of the course, because most people, the way you're seeing me do it now, they think it's easy. You go and try it. So if you're doing the beginner's class, this one will be part of the course that you're going to do as well. Going to prep your extension in case, because I know that most of the extensions that are sold in the shop, they are prepped already. But in case somebody just bring you an extension that is not prep and you're doing the hair, you're confused about it, this is how you're going to go about it. You go ahead and pull it from the sides until you finish prepping your extensions like this. So it will help you and help you to have a good finishing end. Please, where is it pinned? Look at how you're teaching now. You see it. You will see it there now. Look at it. It's pinned down. Just look at the, now that you're teaching, this phone I'm using now, you see it pinned down on top of it. Most people are sudden viewing on it. Can you see it? It's pinned down. Please, if anybody can see it, please explain to Just Bet Lady. Are you watching me from TikTok? Most people have been watching this now. Let me see. I just pinned it down now. You'll be seeing it while I'm teaching. So let me go ahead and let's pin this one down and see whether this one will show. Have you seen? Yes, okay, you've seen it. Okay, now if you want that one, the first one, you're going to go straight ahead and get this one. That one is a just 8 inches like this. But this one I just pinned down now is a longer length. If that's what you want, you go ahead and click on it. But if not, if you take this, it will take you to the main shop. When you click on the mannequin, it will take you to where other mannequins are displayed. Choose which one is your choice, then you go ahead and get one for practice. So we're going to go ahead and brush this hair out. Let me brush it out, then we'll do the rubber band method. Then I'll repeat another natural and traditional method. You see the reason why I want us to get used to the natural and traditional method of how I have not seen it, but watching you from TikTok. But somebody just viewed it now. It just says somebody just viewed it. Why? Which one? Where are you watching me from? It's on my phone here. Please, if they, apart from Just Bet Lady from Germany, oh, okay, maybe they cannot ship to Germany. You know what you're going to do? Just Bet Lady, you go ahead and follow me on mine. Or maybe because they cannot ship it to Germany, that's why you didn't see it. I think so. It's the region now. So Just Bet Lady, go ahead and follow me on my Facebook. It's called GraceLawendhair Tutorial and Lifestyle. Yes, that one, you see me, there's a video there I just pinned down. Click on the link on my Facebook. Follow me on the Facebook. Click on the link. You're going to go ahead and buy the same on the Facebook. Just go ahead and do that, because TikTok shop, very soon the TikTok shop is coming to all, even the Germany region. I think they are planning to do that, so don't worry about it. I think it's the region that make it not to show there. So but go ahead and click it on my Facebook. You see a video, I pinned it down. Buy it from there. They will post it directly to your home address. So now, if any other person is here and you're watching me from the TikTok shop and you know that you want to get the training mannequin head and it's not showing, do the same thing. Follow me on my Facebook. The Facebook is GraceLawendhair Tutorial and Lifestyle. When you click on it, there's a video. I have the link on it. Click it and you can go ahead and get that. Thank you so much. On YouTube, I'm going to do I'm a 9 years old. Thank you so much for joining. Kubago Asilam, you're welcome. I hope you're learning. Even everybody can learn these skills, no problem. So now let's do the rubber band method. I'm going to be taking this extension, the medium. I'm going to take the extension. I think that's where the problem is. For most people that are in the region of where TikTok can send, you will see it automatically on your phone that I pinned that because I've been seeing that people are viewing that product. So for those of us that are in Italy where the regions are not there, please go on my Facebook. I put the link there, the description there. I'm going to send a video as well on TikTok whereby you can still click on it. If you're in Germany and other things, it will make it very, very easier for us. Until TikTok will bring all those shops to you guys. So that is just it. So now we are going to split this one into ratio 2:1. When you have it on the ratio 2:1, what are we going to do? You take this one that is bigger, place it on one side. Just keep it on one side. When you put it on one side, you take the smaller one. Split this hair into 2 equal parts. If you're a new beginner, you've not done hair, or you want to practice with your children hair without using the mannequin, you can go ahead. You have an exemption to do this rubber band method. This rubber band method, anybody can do it, even children, any child, anyone that has interest in hair. You've not done hair before, you can do it. So split it into 2 like this. When you split it into 2, make sure that you equate this extension. Make sure that the extensions are the same length like that. Place it in the middle. When you place it in the middle, you go ahead and grab your rubber band. Now we use the rubber band. You go ahead and grab the rubber band. Instead of me using 1, I use 2 on this live training, because sometimes when you use one of the rubber band, it's going to snap, and I don't want it to snap, so I double it. If you want to try one and it's working for you, go ahead and use one. But if it's not working for you, you go ahead and try doubling the rubber band. So now I'm going to cover it. Can everybody see it? You just close it this way. When you close it, let me take this thing out. When you close it, you use your rubber band to secure it. You see, use the rubber band to secure it. Do you know what this is doing? As a new beginner, instead of, because you're finding it very difficult to secure the hair from the root, this rubber band is just going to help you to secure it and make it not, if you're doing it for a baby or a child, please don't make it too tight. Just secure it to the point that it's holding. Then you open this hair into two and split it a bit, move it. It has secured the hair to the root. There's nothing you can do. This hair will last until you take it off. So the next step you're going to take, drop this one down. Make sure they're on the equal length. Yes, when you see it on the equal length, you just drop it down. Now you can go ahead and start braiding. Take the other extensions that is 2 times bigger. Can everybody see it? Take the other extensions that is 2 times bigger. Then you now adjust your mannequin. If you're doing it on your baby's hair, make sure they are sitting down very well so that you won't hurt your back when you're doing hair. Take it now, go ahead and take this, place it in the middle, hold it with your thumb and your index finger. So when you hold it with your thumb and your index finger, if you're a right-handed person, use your right at this point to start your braid. If you're a left-handed person, start with your left hand. But the only thing I'm going to tell you about the rubber band method is that the natural hair tends to be in the middle, the natural hair. But at this point, leave it because we are beginners. We don't want this hair to unravel. So start from your right hand, you bring it into your left hand. Can you see? Then you hold it, secure it. From your left hand, you bring it into your right hand. My dear, this is it. You started braiding hair already. You'll be surprised that, oh, is it me that have installed this hair? The rubber band method is so simple. Even anybody can do it. Look at it. All you're going to do at this point, when you're holding it to this point, I say, okay, now, as a beginner, split this natural hair. Everything is going to unravel because you're a beginner, but leave it. What you're going to do at this point, take your extension and cover it and start braiding. By the time you do this braid 2 times and learn 2 or 3 times, you're going to have that confidence and your hand is going to be able to hold on to the hair for you to split the natural hair. So you go ahead, first of all, just cover it with this one and start braiding your hair. Get used to your braid because most people don't know how to braid with extension. Get used to the braiding pattern, then you now go ahead. When you keep practicing, before you know it, you start doing this, and at the same time, the next step is that you start learning how to do the natural and traditional method, which is going to be easy for you at that point, because at this point you started braiding, you've installed it by yourself, the rubber band has already helped you to hold it to the roots. Let's go ahead and do this. Then when I do this, I'm going to do a natural and traditional method one more time. Then if we have any other question before we end, because our class for today is from 5 to 7, so if there's any other question, you let me know. And if you want to join my classes, please go ahead and send me a message. First come, first serve. You'll be amazed that you've joined Grace class. This one I'm doing online. Most people, they don't know that I know how to do almost all the hair, but then I won't come online here to be teaching everything for life. So we only come here to introduce you by doing the braids. So if you want and you're interested, please go ahead, get your training mannequin here. The earlier you get it, because you need it for the training. If you're coming into the class, we have the beginners, we have the intermediate, and we have the advanced. All those things are section for section. If you know that you want to comprise everything together, you start first with the beginners. When you find out that you're getting used to it and you're happy with yourself, then you can go to the next level. Before you know it, you come and say, Grace, what you have done for me, you don't know. I'm telling you the truth. So now this is it. This is the rubber band method. Most people, we have been doing these free courses online by installing. They've learned a lot and they started doing hair on their own. This is the rubber band method. Very, very nice and secured. If you do it for the first time as a beginner, nobody will think you're a beginner. You've already started braiding hair. So now we are going to repeat one of the natural and traditional method. So I will start bringing us up. Then we'll start asking questions. The next class is going to be on Monday, 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. Yes, 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. Just be present at that point. Come in. If you have not purchased your mannequin, I've pinned it down. When you click on that mannequin, it will take you directly into the showcase whereby you see other mannequins. If you don't want this short one and you want to get the long ones, you can go ahead and get the long one. To YouTube, my love, don't worry. I'm going to try and send it. Thank you so much for the ones tapping. God bless you, and sharing the video. I'm seeing everything about it. God bless you. One user is viewing the product. Yes, I see. So it's better that we start asking. I've chosen this one. This one, I bought it there, and you see how short it is. When you first buy it, I'm going to review this product, because when you first get the method, the afro will be so much. The more you're combing the hair out, the more you see that it's straight, very nice and straight. I'm going to review this, send it on a video, put the link under it. For those that will come across the video, they will go ahead and still purchase theirs from the videos, because most people, they don't understand it as I'm doing it. Like, I'll send a video on it, review the products with different type. I have different types of mannequin here. Whichever one you want to go ahead and buy it. You need it for practice. Very, very important. So now let's do a natural and traditional methods again. For those of us that are just coming, we did 5 methods today. The first one was the rubber band method, which I've just repeated. The next one is the wrapping round method, which we have done. We didn't repeat it today. The last one is the 2-strand method. Then we did the natural and traditional method, which I'm going to repeat now, and we did the knotless method. So if you want to know how to do this knotless braid, there's a comprehensive videos I've sent. If you want to get my videos, please click on my picture where you see GraceLawendhair and tutorial stuff. You go straight into the video. There's a lot of videos. Most people, if you want to learn, the videos are piled up there. Follow the account. It will help you. You get into the video, you will see a lot of videos. You can learn, you can practice by yourself. Even when I'm not live, then you come to my life and tell me that, Grace, I did watch those videos and they are comprehensive enough for me to learn. And I'm telling you the truth. You're going to say, yes, I really learned from it. So most of them, the live videos that we did, I just take the clips from TikTok, then I'll post it. You see me talking the same way on that live. I just posted it the way it's been on live TikTok shop. And sorry, the way TikTok just brought out the clips, I just send it out so that we can be able to understand it for those that join me on my live. So now this is the hair we're going to be working with. We're going to repeat one more natural and traditional method. Yes, let's go ahead and repeat it. I'm going to send a full comprehensive video of this one. Maybe tomorrow or immediately we'll finish the live. What's the time? 7. I might send out the videos immediately we'll finish the live of a 4-minute video, how you can section this hair, do the natural and traditional method. When you watch it, it's comprehensive. I have the videos there, but most people going to search your videos, they find it very difficult. But I'm going to send it videos again for us to go ahead and watch it when we want to practice on our own. It's going to help us really. So now I'm going to be sectioning this hair. I'm using a medium extension. Can everybody see it? I'm using a medium. Let me drink water a bit. You see, when you're facing the light, you see the way I'm sweating. You won't understand. For those of us that have not started coming live, go ahead and come live. When you face the light, you know that when people are doing live, you just appreciate them. Let me drink water a bit. Thank you so much. The light that is facing you here is too hot. Oh my God, the battery. Hey, whoa. This one, God forbid. Oh, sorry about that. And now just put it on because the battery was going down on YouTube. So now this is the extension. This is my medium extension that we're going to be using today. If you know that if you're trying to get extension, you just go ahead. How you have to note your extensions is that this is a bundle of extensions, for instance, and it's your first time, you don't know how to pick extension, and you're thinking how you do with your feelings, because you cannot start counting this hair. Can you count it? No. So you just feel it like this. When you feel it like this, you know that this is one. Then you go ahead and section the other one to make sure they are equal sizes. You will not count it, but at least they will be closer to each other. This is it too. Can you see it? Easier to take that way, because most people say, I don't know how to pick my extension. That's how you're going to do it. Place it on a rack, or you put it on the handle of your chair before you start doing your practice. So now I'm going to section this hair into ratio 2:1. So then let's go ahead and section it into ratio 2:1. When we section it into ratio 2:1, I'm going to quickly hold my extension on my one hand. If you want to learn how to hold your extension on one hand, I have a video on it as well. I have a video on this, and most people are happy because they've learned it. Most people are happy that they've learned this method. Some people know the method of when they do that like this, they just install. I don't know how they do because I'm not used to it. Look at it. Most people do this method. They place it like this and they section it into three. But for me, I can do it, but I don't teach that method because that's not the method I use all the time. But if you know you want to learn that method, please, I can still show you that method. When you come into the class, we'll do different methods. Whichever one that you think is master to you, go ahead and take it. So now go ahead and hold this on your right hand, thumb and index finger. Hold it on your left hand, thumb and index finger. Hold on to this. Then you make sure that it's firm and nice. Then you just take your hands, turn this hand, bring your index finger out of this. Very, very simple to hold your extension on one hand. Do you understand it? So now let's go ahead and secure this hair. So look at this one now. This one that is falling here. Look at it. That is falling on my index finger will be the first hair that we're going to take. So if you're joining for the first time, you're highly welcome to the class. Very, very. If you have not followed the account, go. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. You're going to get notification when I'm live. All my social media platform, it's the same name. It's the same name, Grace Lowen Tutorial, Grace Hair Tutorial. When you type it, it's going to take you straight into my page. So you can watch the videos from there when you want to do your practicals on your own. If you want to buy your mannequin training hair, I've just pinned it down. On Facebook, I've have a video there that will place with the mannequins. Click on the description, click on the button. You're going to go ahead and purchase it from there. So I'm going to be holding this like this. When I hold it, split this hair. Take this one with your left hand. Look at it, section it like this. Drag this other one closer. Take your index finger, put it right there, separate it. You see? Very, very simple. Oh. Then you go ahead and grab it. This is where you have to secure this hair. Braid it down, pin it down, braid it down very, very well like this. Secure it, but not too tight. When you do that, we're not going to continue to do it upwards. You're going to flip your hands, turn your hand this way. When you turn it, you have positioned the hair in the right way where we'll start braiding this hair. Can you see? The next step you're going to do is that make sure that your extensions are covering your natural hair. Then you go ahead and use your extensions to cover your natural hair. Then you start braiding it. Can you see? Then you start braiding the hair. Automatically, when you're splitting the hair, it has splitted the natural hair into all the braids extension. Look at it. This one have natural hair, this one have natural hair, and that one has natural hair. Unlike when we did the rubber band method, that the only hair stays in the middle. So let's go ahead and finish this one. When we finish it, that will be the end of it. If you have any other questions, start putting it on the comment section, please. Go ahead and start asking me questions on the comment section. Then before we round up, I'm going to start inviting us live so that we can be able to ask questions, talk about anything. We discuss for another 15 minutes before we go into the class. So now, if you have not purchased your mannequin, go ahead. Let me start sending the invite. Joanna's mom, maybe she have to say something. Let me invite her as well. If you know that you want to come up, please go ahead and accept it. I'm just randomly sending the invitation. If you have any question, if you want to say anything concerning the class, you just go ahead. Let's discuss for a few minutes before we start going. But if not, we'll call this class for a day. The amazing class. Thank you and all the best. Thank you, Ledoria. God bless you. I hope you have subscribed to my account. Please, on YouTube, if you have not subscribed, go ahead. On Facebook, please go ahead and follow the account. If you have any question, Facebook is the only one lacking behind. Last time somebody was asking questions, typing, and which I was really happy. Please, if you come across my video and you know you want to join, please go ahead, follow the account. You get notification so that we'll be able to just come to the class and do one thing or the other, discuss. Yeah, Helena Omolafe, thank you for joining. Go ahead. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. If you're not followed on TikTok, go ahead. Can you see it? Very, very beautiful. Nicely. See, before you know it, when you use all those methods, you start braiding your hair. You see, I've put the link on the TikTok shop now. Go ahead and get your mannequin training hair. It's there. Click on the link, purchase it. Before you know it, within 3 to 5 working days, they will send it to your address. Then you have what to train with. Most people, they go ahead and start learning hair with their children hair. My dear, when you know how to do hair, those kids will not let you touch their hair. The reason is that because your hands at that point whereby you start manipulating this hair is so painful for them. It's so painful. But all you're going to do, I've given you an exemption that if you want to, the exemption that I've given is that if you want to, if anybody come in, just pick up and then let me expand my own. If you want to do on your kids' hair, only use one method, which is the rubber band method I just showed you. Because at that time you're just securing the hair with the rubber band. It's not going to hurt that child. But if you want to do natural and traditional method, the one I'm holding on, they will not want you to touch their hair at all. So go ahead and get your training mannequin hair. The style, when you click on this, it will take you directly into the shop and showcase. You're going to get everything that you require. The crochet pin is there. The mannequin training hair is there. If you are making a request, just come up. Just go ahead and come up. If you want to discuss, let me invite more people, because I've started inviting. Nobody wants to come up. Don't be shy. You don't know. It might be your first time. You just say something. Most people, you need to even come live on TikTok. It's one of the things that will help you grow when you have a TikTok account. If you have a TikTok, how about the rubber band? Can't I get in UK the rubber band? UK, you can get the rubber band in UK now. When you go to the shops like this, you see them in the shops. They sell them in the shop. And where did I even put those packets? I bought more packets. Some of them come in colors. Where is my bag? There's some I bought recently from the shop. Let me see if I can find them here. I'll show you. You can get all those things from the shop. Okay, this one is the black one. I got more that have color. My bags here are full of extensions. They are full of them. Look at the extensions as well. If you want to get, these ones are not prepped already. I'm going to cut them and prep it so that we can be using them for practicals. Can you see it? Let me see. This is the rubber band. It's just, I bought this from the shop. Can you see? This one, I'm looking for the colored one. In case you want color, they have colored as well. I bought another colored one. It's not here in the bag. I don't even know where that one is now. I know I bought about 3 of it. So you go ahead and get your stuff. This is an extension. We have different brands, but this one is Expression. In case for those of us, this one Expression has already taken the name of almost all the brands, but then we have good brands that are extension. As far as it's extension, go ahead. You need extension. You need your rubber band as a beginner. You need your training mannequin head. Yes, I've just pinned down the training mannequin head. Even other products, very soon I'll start pinning them down in their account so that it's easier for us to get everything that we want to use for training. You just go ahead and get them. Simple. And you start doing your training. You need the clips as well. The clips as well to hold on to the hair you're not working with. So now, if you have any questions and if you're not follow the account, go ahead and follow the account. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everyone. Since nobody is asking questions today, it's as if everything is clear, which I'm really happy that it's cleared. But if you know you still have a question, go ahead and accept the invitation and we'll have to talk. If you want me to invite you and just talk for a few minutes, that's absolutely fine. We can talk about that. But then if you don't want to talk, maybe next time, accept the invitation and talk. So now, if there's any question, put it under the comment section. If you don't have any question today, please, let's go ahead. On Monday, we'll be live by 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. UK time. So be present, be prepared. Yes. So now, I don't know if it's the network that is throwing people out or so, because most people want to say, if you know that you're coming up, please just go ahead, accept it and come, or you send me a request. Then we'll discuss for some time. If you have any question, let me know. On YouTube, please, if you have any question, go ahead and put it on the comment section. If you have me any question, let's go ahead. This is called the boohoo braids. Can everybody see it? Maybe when we come to the class on Monday, or do you want me to try the boohoo braids now? Sharing business just reach number level in your team. Oh, thank you so much for joining and everything. Oh, Mommy Siwen. Okay, do you have any question for us? Please go ahead, Mama. Please say something. Thank you so much for joining the class. I really appreciate you today. I came late, Ma, you can go ahead and ask any question or contribute.
I just came in just now, so I don't really know what you're doing, but I see that you were trying to teach people braiding. What I just bought. Honestly, I don't know what you've been saying, but I just like how you were, bringing out yourself there and, giving values to people. So I really, give you kudos for that. Giving values to people. That's really, really good. And taking your time, your daughters, your time. So just to encourage you, because anyone that can come out and take their time, their data and everything, just to at least to give you encouragement words like well done. God will increase you, will lift you higher, and more grace to your able.
Thank you, Ma.
In Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you so much, Ma. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Ma. God bless you, Ma, for that. Thank you so much.
In Jesus' name. Of course, this is just my back office that I brought. I should have bring in my normal page, but I'm just, something to do something and I say, wow, somebody's taking time like this to do this. Let me just say well done to you, even when I don't have anything to give for today.
Yes.
But at least I've seen this thing. Maybe next time I'll bring in my normal page.
Yeah. Thank you, Ma. Thank you, Ma. If you have not followed Mommy Siwem, she's a pastor. They have prayers in the morning. Please go ahead and follow her. Sometimes I used to just come across her and I join her prayers.
Did you know me before?
Yes, I met you, Ma, from Martina.
Wow.
Yes.
Holy Spirit, can you see how I didn't even honestly.
It's just that when we come to Martina's class, I used to be so quiet and just be tapping, but I've known you from Martina's
wow,
the community.
And have you been a subscriber? Have you been a
Yeah, I've been a subscriber. Yes, ma'am.
Jesus, let me give you my number. Call me.
Okay.
Can you see how that's how I just go. When I see people doing things, my own is to just encourage people.
Yeah. Ma, can you just send the number for me on my bio? I'll just take it and I'll just send you.
Okay, because at times my text something doesn't go.
Okay, let me take it, ma. Let me take it.
Plus,
let me get a pen.
Plus 353.
1 minute, ma.
Yeah.
Let me use another phone and get it. Yeah. So if you mommy say when I used to have ministry, they do early morning and the evening service. I note that. So you can still tell them about it so that they can join you, ma. Let me get the number. Let me get your number, ma. Where is this? Okay, yeah.
Plus 353.
Plus 353 353. Okay.
86
30 30 28
605
605. Okay, I've taken it, ma.
Okay.
Yes,
so my normal page that I normally use is CWEM.
Yes, ma.
24.
So I know I followed you on your normal page, ma. I know your normal page.
For people that want to join the prayer.
Okay, yes, okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's there now. So you can see it CWEM 24. If you want to join prayer groups.
Yeah, that is CWEM.
Yes.
Counseling, marriage.
Everything that you want to do, she's there.
Marriage
let her just say
going through crisis.
Yes.
Yeah. So, and a lot more, anything that you are going through, or you are a mother, you don't know how to plan your day, your time, all the food that the children will eat, or how you want to plan everything, and you think, I don't have money, I don't have to play. There is a way we can mentor you that things will just go smoothly, even when you don't have money. With what you have, how you can go about it, and we do charity as well.
Yes, ma'am. So everybody's hearing her now. See, it is CWEM 24. You just go ahead and follow her on that group. I used to join her but she doesn't know. I used to come there and join her.
Yeah, when we talk, please let me know.
Okay, no.
I don't know, and I've not seen you, honestly.
Yeah.
Can you see? God.
I'm always quiet when I'm in the community. I just mine is just to tap.
I want you to talk. I want to try to come on my box. Try to talk.
Yeah.
We can't do it like I read books and we bring out topics that can help you. Lifestyle and everything. We can rub mind together. We can. Anyway, thank God that I just stumbled into you this afternoon. God bless you.
Thank you so much, ma. Thank you so much, ma, for the contribution and the prayers. God bless you, ma.
I really appreciate you. Yeah.
Thank you, ma.
So, wow. Yeah. I will try and come in. When do you normally come out?
Normally I used to come out between 12 UK time and 2 p.m. every day, but then I find out that most people are at work, so I now interchange. Like on Monday I'll be coming out 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. Then on Tuesday it's going to be 5 p.m. in the evening to 7. Wednesday is... Are you
in UK?
Yes, I'm in the UK, ma.
Okay, just make sure you talk to me this night.
I will do that, ma.
This time, because I've been in the hospital for some time. So
sorry,
I'm just going, decide today I'm just going home now. Okay. So I was just, I've been in the hospital for some time. So I'm just going home today because they just decided me this night.
Oh, yeah, sorry, ma.
Call me when I get home. And
yes. As soon as I end this life now, I'm going to contact you, ma.
Okay, God bless
you. Thank you so much, ma. God bless you. So,
thank you.
Yeah, everyone.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm so happy.
You're welcome, ma.
Getting you.
Thank you. Let's give her cheers. Let's give her cheers. Thank you, ma.
Wow, that's good. Yeah.
Okay, no, if you have any other question, please go ahead and put it on the comment. She's a blessing. Thank you so much. Somebody say, I'm a blessing. Thank you so much.
Honestly.
God bless you. A lot of people have gone through these classes. I'm not even joking. And they learn very fast. So all I do is that for most people that want to go further, they just tell me, okay, I want to join your class. Then we'll start doing it from there. But anything about cornrows, I make sure I come online here to do it for free. So that people, especially mothers, most people that cannot even afford the money to do their kids' hair, they've learned a lot and they start doing their kids' hair already. So that is the purpose and it's been working.
Wow.
Yeah. I started it since August last year when my kids was on holiday. A lot of people have gone through this class and they've learned a lot and they started. Most people will just come and show what they've been doing on their hair, on the kids' hair. Thank you so much, man. God bless you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much. God bless you, man. So that is it. So if you have purchased for your mannequin training hair, is there. Thank you so much, man, for the gift. God bless you, man. God bless you, man. I've pinned the mannequin down. If you go into the mannequin, it will take you straight into the showcase store whereby you see other mannequins and the stand. If you want to get it for training, you need it. You need the training. You need the mannequin training here because even if you are a mother and you get it, you just buy it once and for all because your children will still learn from it. You will learn to do your kids' hair. They will still be playing around that mannequin to do your own hair later. Very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. Like me, I have about 6 or 7 mannequins here. My kids, even the boys, they come and play with it. They know how to twist. They know how to make hair. Just because I have this, I'll just hang it around in the house. When they are there playing, they just go there and start learning. Before you know it, they know how to do this thing. When they grow up tomorrow, even if they are not doing it as a profession, it's part of them to help at home, to pack the kids' hair, they do one thing. Very, very important. Very, very important. So if you've not joined the class or you've not followed, please go ahead and follow the account because I'm always coming out on Mondays, 12 p.m. UK time, Tuesday, 5 p.m. UK time to 7. Then we'll come on Wednesday, 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. Then I'll go and get the kids from school. Then Thursday as well, 5 p.m. to 7. Friday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Then Saturday like this is 5 p.m. Thank you so much. So if you are joining the class, let me know. Just send me a message. Before you know it, we'll start up from there. Thank you so much, Omoti. Thank you so much for the roses. God bless you all. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate everyone. Thank you so much. God bless you, man. So now we have only 2 minutes. We're coming to the end of the class. If you have any question, you go ahead and ask me on YouTube. Thank you. Elizabeth Hubbard just joined. Lorenda, thank you everyone that is joining. If you have any question, please ask me. If you have any braids that you think is confusing and you want me to do it, go ahead and put it on the comment section. Ask me. I'm going to come and demonstrate it there. Then you can know how to do it. And I'll send the videos as well. You can watch the videos at your convenience and practice it. Before you know it, you start braiding. Very, very important. For those of us that want to learn this as a braider, my dear, you don't know what you're gaining, because it's going to be part of you. Even if you're going to be on the maternity leave and you're doing it, you can assign people to come in for clients. You start doing their hair until you go back to your main work. Sometimes the skills that you've learned will take over that job that you're doing at one point. Very, very important. Thank you so much, my mommy Sirian. Thank you so much. God bless you for the finger hearts. Thank you. God bless you, ma. I really appreciate you for you coming today. It's a blessing. You see, when the women of God show up somewhere, it's a blessing. You see how everything is going. Thank you, and God bless you, ma. If you have not followed her, look at it. It's CWEM24, whereby she have ministry prayer time is always there for her. You go ahead and yes, thank you, ma. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So now it's 7 o'clock. So we are going to be calling this class a close for today. Then on Monday, get prepared. Normally, I don't come live on Sundays to do practicals like this, because I'm getting prepared for the kids to school on Monday. But on Monday, 12 p.m. UK time, join me. If you want to get all the things you want, I'm going to put more things on this TikTok affiliate so that I can get all your stuff. Those that need the crochet pin is there. You can get your crochet pin from there. You can get your stands from there. You can get your mannequin training head from there. Everything now is easier. So it's easier for me to be teaching while you just click on it and get it. Before you know it, you have something to practice with. Very, very important. Thank you so much, everyone. Mommy CWEM, God bless you, ma. I'm going to contact you. God bless you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you, ma.
For bringing me to your platform. I really appreciate you.
No
the
problem,
Lord will honor you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Thank
no
you
problem,
so much for the honor.
Thank you, ma.
I will not take it for granted.
No
I'm
problem.
really be honored. Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma.
Let me be going.
Yes, see you everyone. It's going to be a close of today's class, because it's 7 already. Since we don't have any questions, keep your questions, practice, and when you practice and you find out that some areas are giving you problem, come to the class. We're going to repeat it for everyone for your better understanding. Yes, I have my videos there. If you want to watch them, go ahead and watch them. Click on my face there. The pictures is going on GraceLawendhair. You're going to go into straight there. You see all the videos are there. Everything that you require is there already. Thank you, my YouTube, my love. Thank you so much. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Thank you, my TikTok, my lovers. Thank you so much. If you're not followed, follow. Thank you so much, Facebook. Please follow me on my all platforms. They are all GraceLawendhair. And God bless you all. Bye, and I'll see you on Monday. Have a wonderful day. Have a proper weekend, blessed weekend, and God will protect us until we see on Monday. God bless you all, and thank you so much for your support. Bye, everyone. I'll see you. Bye. Thank you, my YouTubers. Thank you so much. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to my channel. Share the videos. Subscribe. And I will see you all on Monday, 12 p.m. UK time to 2 p.m. Bye, everyone. Love you all. Bye. And thank you, Facebook. Hey, my